Oh boy, it's that time of year again.
Good luck. Don't forget, have fun.
Have fun, indeed. Time to have fun once again in the IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship.
In the 2023 quarterfinals, 11-1.
Just started today, and it's like
center ice and picked up by James Hagens, who centers this line with Ryan Leonard that shot the outside of the goal, and Gabriel Perreault. Will Smith was the center last year. Smith now with the San Jose Sharks.
Like it already started earlier with Sweden versus Slovakia. Sweden won. So now it's USA versus Germany.
First line. They were dynamic last year, hoping to do the same this year.
So excited for this.
Bouncing puck knocked down from Leonard. And Ryan Leonard steals that back.
Ryan Leonard
plays it back to Boyum. Across for Perreault. Feeds that back down to Boyum. Fortescue. Leads pass to
Drew Fortescue, one of the Rangers' prospects. The biggest one there is Gabriel Perreault.
The United States, as James Duthie mentioned, has not yet won back-to-back gold medals.
This year, the World Junior Hockey Championships is in Canada, so at least I'll know the times. I don't have to rely on time zones to figure exactly what. It's like what I see is what I know it will be. Even if it's in military time, at least I would know for sure when it is. And it's in the place where the Ottawa Senators play.
In the forecheck is Danny Nelson, another returnee from last year's team. The puck loose in front for a moment.
We nearly had a chance to steal it.
German team captain, who was introduced as the captain by Ottawa Senators.
He fell right into the goalie. And the goalie is actually Trey Augustine.
The player fell there. That was
like his third straight.
With Augustine. Colin Ralph.
Ooh, 2-on-1. Go. Ooh.
Had that knocked away.
So you know there would be a mix of excitement and some nerves, and when you're a teenager, stuff like this happens. As Noah Szymanski goes crashing into the boards, to the post with Trey Augustine. And then Oliver Board takes a wipeout as well. And I think it's so important for Germany to get their way into this game. Szymanski's probably going to change his game.
It's going to be hard for Germany since it's against USA.
Just work your way through the first 4 or 5 minutes. Don't give up anything. Feel like
don't forget the last time they faced us.
And that knocked away another returnee from last year. Now a pass bounced away from Kerry Torrance. Back at the point, Minetti, a long shot, and the save is made by Perreault. Top 4 teams advance to the quarterfinals. The bottom team goes down to the relegation side. A one-game loser lose all, if you want to call it that. They got relegated.
Just missed him.
He collides hard there with
the net is off. The net is off.
Knocked off there by Perreault, accidentally on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose. That's an oxymoron.
Will take the contact to you even when he's chasing the puck.
And I think if it was on purpose, they'd be getting a penalty.
Into the net. Didn't quite track this one down, but he gets it to Hens's shoulder. And I'll take the path that I want. You have to be prepared physically for Ryan Leonard.
Ryan Leonard's the captain. Good to see him here.
First round pick of the Washington Capitals in 2023. Tied for the NCAA goal scoring lead when he left for the U.S. camp.
The guy responsible for the gold medal game in the under 18.
Freshman last year at Denver. Here's Hagens, looks it back across.
That
was Fortescue. And Szymanski with the new skate blade is out there as Hagens brings it back the other way. Reach wide pass for Leonard.
Go. Perreault was wrong.
What a stop. And back comes Germany the other way as that puck skipped away from Maxim
That would have been a good start if he got that in.
Nico Perreault, who plays in the German second league, for the big league stop there. As Hagens moves in, that shot deflected wide.
And Hagens projected to go first overall in 2025.
And it's knocked down by Paul Meyer. Hutson for Connolly. Up to Danny Nelson for Cole Eiserman winding in. Eiserman centers it. Nelson got a There's a pileup of the German crease as Nelson went in.
Yeah, there's Trevor Connolly and Cole
Lots of
Eisenman.
activity in the German crease.
Who's at the
Americans driving the
Islanders?
net
Like,
hard,
why?
What a
There he
play this
is,
was from their own
Gabriel
end.
Perreault,
Good pass, Hagens hits Leonard
who we
under
can
speed.
really,
I thought Leonard's taking this far post by himself.
who we really need right now,
Gabe Perreault
along with
cannot
Brennan
believe-
Hoffman.
Oh my goodness. The
Yeah.
just get a piece
Let's
with his
let the
blocker,
stick.
the wrong side of his thumb. It's a
Would have been
sweep
nice if
aside.
Gabriel Perreault gets the
Gabe
first
Perreault
goal
with a
for the
fantastic year at
U.S.
BC cannot believe it.
I
Yes,
know
he
his
looks
chances
familiar,
will
that is Yannick
come.
Perreault's son.
He's a winger,
So I have a
doesn't take
feeling he
8,000
will
faceoffs
get his
a game.
first in this
Here
game.
comes Elias Poole with it now.
23rd overall pick by the
Rangers.
Rangers.
Called offside.
Guy that was projected to be in the top 10. Yet many
Perreault
passed
is
on him,
more of a
but the
playmaker, Leonard
Rangers.
more of a finisher.
And that
They've
is
been
an
playing together
absolute
along with Will
steal.
Smith previously for years.
Of course,
Will
not
Smith
as much of
finally
a
left the two
steal
of them,
as
went on to the NHL.
as
He's
trading
been replaced
Lias
by James
Anderson
Hagens,
for a
but
draft
Leonard
pick
and
that would
Perreault
become
have been
Will
line mates on and off
Cooley,
for the better part of 5 years.
one of the few Rangers who were actually tries,
Linesman giving a warning there to Joey Willis, who plays for Saginaw.
who actually puts in the work and
Ontario League.
effort.
13th forwards dressed, 7th
And I knew Cooley was going to become better than last
interesting line
season,
combinations
but to
throughout the
be
game.
this good,
6 Boston College Eagles
insane.
on this American roster.
It sucks that we don't have the All-Star this year,
Brought in now
because
by
if he
Paul Fisher.
did, I know
Drops that
Cooley
back
would
for Moore, that was
definitely
stripped
make an
away.
All-Star
Chipped back out
appearance.
by Lenny Booth.
No questions asked.
Idiot. Up ahead for Moore. Oliver Moore. University of
Oliver
Minnesota drops
Moore.
it back to Ziemer, winding in, shoots. That goes wide. Into San Diego, California. Boyum falls.
Oh boy.
Part of the LA Junior Kings minor hockey program. The German league has a rule. Every team has to have 3 under 23 players on the roster dressed for a game. Doesn't say they have to play.
Oh really?
Shot goes wide. Another chance, and Augustine knocked that
I didn't
away.
know that was a rule.
Off the stick of Timo Ruckdussel.
But that's gonna suck, because 3 of
Look
them,
ahead for Perreault.
it could be over 20-30, and it's good, but then he gets robbed by the young one.
Jumping up is Logan Henson to keep that alive, deflected wide. Now kicked out by Linus Brandl. Killian Kunhauser moves that to center ice. Here's Hutson back with it. Drops it back. That pass was picked off by Brandl. Stolen back by Perreault. Drops it back to Leonard.
Go.
But it's Hutson with a chance.
What? Where is it? Where's the puck?
And no indication.
Ah.
Was in. The referee says
He
no.
was robbed.
They're going to look at it.
On the review, I didn't see the puck in there though. I think he saved.
The call on the ice is the players under review.
All right, so they'll take a look here.
I don't think it
US
went in.
players are
It
doing
looks
their
like it could be
congratulations at the
Hagens'
bench
goal
as
that went
James
in, but
Hagens
I'm certain it's not because I didn't see it end.
Thinks he's
Nowhere close. Let's see.
for Team USA.
It's Hutson who is...
Yeah, it's outside. Oh!
I thought that Perreault had it underneath
Oh,
his
it
body
was
the whole time.
close,
Hutson in a low tries to
though.
go 5-hole. Good save, and the rebound pokes loose. And Hagens gets it off the post.
Oh!
Isn't it?
I think so.
Was so close. Okay, this is a perfect view. Let's see.
Great look at it here. And it just drops down and starts spinning before pretty deft hands by
Oh, camera.
Perreault
Let me.
to pull it
Let's
back.
see.
Better look at it here. Oh, no, in.
Oh, it's in.
Back it in, so it is a
Goal
goal.
scorers, no.
Yeah, there you go.
It's in. It's Hagens' goal.
So he went short side with it, and then it popped down to the goal line. This should not take very long.
No go. We're going to check it. No go. We're going to check it.
And Hagens was so calm. It didn't look like though he was pleading or hopeful. He sort of showed confidence that
That's
once they
a
took
goal.
look, they would know. And that one made it clear off the back bar up on the top of the net.
The all-time leader in under-18 tournament points, James Hagens, who will be a early first round pick in the upcoming NHL draft.
Not early first pick. It's first
What a great way to start your
projected first
tournament. 5 minutes
overall
in,
pick.
you know there's a lot of pressure on him to play well for his draft stock, for the Americans.
After the video review, the call on the ice is overturned. We have a good goal.
Good goal.
Celebrating
James Hagens,
Now you can
the
smile.
projected first overall pick, is first on the board. And USA is on the board. Now the question is, did Gabriel Perreault get an assist on that?
You get Hutson in alone as a defenseman. He's not afraid to jump. That looks familiar with the Hutson.
Okay, it doesn't look like Perreault assisted.
Really nice save.
Ryan Leonard.
The rebound comes loose. Took loose control of it, and then you get a great look at it
Oh,
here.
okay. Cole Hudson's going to get one of the assists. Ooh, what a beauty that was.
Oh, now they're going to call it full interference.
Wait, what? Now they're challenging for goalie interference?
Now the question there is, why is he spinning? I don't.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like interference.
Did Hutson get him on the flyby? So hang on, James. Oh, a couple more minutes. When Hutson made his move 5-hole, it looked like he may have gently brushed the goaltender's pad. And if that was the reason that he spun, then Tobias Abstrider will be hoping that that will be enough to overturn the goal. I think it's on the Hutson first touch. He catch him maybe with his left foot. There. Oh, yeah. Kicks into the blocker and helps him spin. And it doesn't matter what happens after that. It's the initial contact that forces Perreault to lose control of the puck and spin out of his normal rotation.
Now, for those of you who are new to IIHF competitions, the rules
yeah, but it looked like he could have had
basically the
enough
same
time
as
to
the
go back in
interpretation
time to save
can be
himself.
different. They're much tighter with goalie interference in the IIHF than they are on the NHL.
Really? They're tougher in goalie interference here than the NHL,
I think
really.
his foot hit Perreault's blocker.
You can see on the bench the U.S. assistant coach is saying, well,
Yeah, not quite so positive now. I mean, you're going in on net. Hudson's thinking, I'm trying to score here. I'm not trying to avoid the goalie. He's not trying to hit the goalie. He just was making a move, and Cole Hudson's skate bumped into Perreault. So
take a long look at this. This is turning into a lengthy review.
The first one should have been quick. This one, see where he hit his, see where he bumped his blocker right there?
I think when they point, that's a bad sign.
They're pointing at something.
Yeah.
It's really trying to determine how much of the spin of Perreault in net from Germany was a result of the contact. There's no doubt there's a little bit of contact. Watch Hudson's left skate catch the outside of the blocker.
It's after the save is made.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think it causes him to spin. Not all the way. He was sort of spinning as is.
Yeah, he spun, but it looked like he could have had enough time to go back.
I'm thinking this gets overturned. He made the save. Puck wasn't there. It was incidental, but it was still contact.
All right, so we have the call from Michael Holm and Christian Vickman. And here's Holm part 2.
After coach challenge, we call on the ice stand. We get team penalty for Germany.
Oh.
Okay, so the original video review upholds the goal. The challenge fails.
It's a good goal. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be. Because it looked like the goalie had enough time. It's not like he was interfered and then we scored immediately. It's like they had a few more seconds where he could have gone back. He just lost sight of the puck. And now we get a power play out of it.
Through the tournament, their power play was just okay.
Okay, so Cole Hutson is one of the assists. I wonder if Gabriel Perreault is the other. Sucks we won't be able to see with this box in the way, but that's what we'll find out.
Game after game for anybody they played.
Power play, so Germany survives the first American man advantage as Boost plays that to the line and out.
Oh, they killed it.
Encouraging the players. Hey, just like that right there, you can see Colin Ralph has the puck instead of trying to make an extra play, gets it behind the defenseman, gets a good change, get 5 fresh guys in there. So it's building good habits as this tournament goes along, especially when you get early lead in the game. You want to stay with the game plan, build off of it.
Here's Poole now, tries to throw it through. Chance there, just swiped wide of Augustine. Germans haven't had too many offensive opportunities, but have some chance here. Brundle with a shot stopped by Augustine, and he holds on. There's Gabe Perreault with a beauty. There's a big smile. Don't blame him. He's got the second goal. The Americans lead it 2-0.
And they have a commercial already.
This telecast of the IIHF World Junior Championship is presented by Elite Prospects,
Damn
the
it,
gateway to
Gabriel
hockey.
scored,
Download the
and
app
I
now and
missed
track
it.
every detail of the World Junior Championships.
Join players, scouts, and coaches on
Why didn't the
hockey's
other
largest
guys
platform,
put the
where
game
players
back
showcase their
on?
game and recruiters uncover new talents.
Okay, now he's definitely saw that I'm watching this. You probably figured, wait a minute, what about Wisconsin? Well, this time around, my dad is here in New York this time around, so I'm not going to Wisconsin for the holidays this time. So I'm seeing Dad here in New York.
American bench, happy to be up 2-0 right now, but you can see David Carl doing his coaching right there, reminding guys of the little things that he's expecting them to continue to do as this game moves along. And this is all a building thing. David Carl, I love the fact that USA gave him the second chance to follow up. A lot of times in this tournament, you'll see a different coach from the previous year, but David Carl did such a tremendous job last year in leading the Americans to a gold. He's got his entire staff back.
Why get rid of
10
a
returning
coach
players, so a lot of familiarity with the coach and the
championship?
player and the player and the coaches.
Trey Augustine, mentioned earlier, Detroit Red Wing draft pick. Sure, from Michigan, goes to Michigan State. Never has to leave the
Oh,
state.
Detroit.
There you go. Except for things like this.
That's right.
And he's happy to make the trip for this for sure. In his third World Junior Championship, he's got a bronze medal and a gold medal. And trying to become only the sixth goalie in the history of this tournament to win 3 medals.
3 medals.
So let's see if he can make that happen. He's certainly got a strong cast in front of him.
Okay, so while we wait, here's Gabriel Perreault's goal.
Lead pass for Leonard. Moving in with Hagens. A long shot kicked up by Hutson. Now a centering pass. Perreault shoots. Scores. 2 early chances. And
Nice.
the third one, Perreault cashes. And the U.S. has a 2-0 lead.
Gabriel
He
Perreault
made
with
sure
a
that one
goal.
wasn't going to get saved. The
And
lucky
it looks
break on
nice.
this as the Americans go
Assisted
back to
by
the attack. The
Leonard
wide
and
seam has been
Hutson,
something
I
they have
think.
been working on all game long.
Well, no,
and
Hagens.
Perreault jumps inside.
With Leonard and Hagens.
Into the pass from
I knew that would be the first
He's
line.
walking in and check out the
I
release.
wish I was able to see it
Zip.
when it happened instead of seeing it later, but better late than never. It's great to see Perreault score.
Zemansky was there. Now Minetian with it. Gets it ahead to Nelson. Shovels a backhand ahead for Cole
Oh,
Eisman.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 the other
Go,
way.
go, go.
Eisman goes across. And just a little bit too far there for Connolly.
It's created that 2-on-1 for that scoring chance.
Looks like they're trying to stretch it out, Tony.
Absolutely.
Here's another opportunity. Moore flying down after it, but couldn't catch up to it. Now he does. Oliver Moore.
He can skate.
He's moving. Puck goes to the corner. Hutson just chips it behind. Ziemer was there. 40 seconds left in the period. To the goal line. Chance to front of the net. Knocked away. Bounces around in front. Germans try to clear it to the corner. They get it there. The Americans trying to get it back. Hagens, long way through to Leonard. He takes a shot.
That one.
Just missed. And the puck comes all the way out and down back into the U.S. end. Under 20 seconds left in the period.
And you can see one thing the Americans have done well is when they do take a shot or the puck does get delivered to the net, they get somebody going downhill on their toes to be able to recover those pucks and extend those shifts.
Final seconds of the period. They get a pass through. Goes to the corner. 3 seconds left. Another shot deflects in the corner, and that's going to do it for period number 1.
I was hoping we'd end it with another
Team USA,
goal. But still,
getting a pair of
good
goals.
start
Hagens
for
and Perreault.
USA. 2-0.
And they have the lead, Tony, and it was pretty much their period.
As expected. Let's not kid ourselves. You Americans come into this game heavily favored. I thought the Germans at lots of the period did good things of making it hard on the Americans, but as the period went along, the speed and the athleticism of the American players and skaters, they were able to get a couple really good chances and dent the scoreboard.
So Team USA leads this one 2-0 after 1. Send it back to the studio for the intermission report.
Yep, Gabriel Perreault did assist on James Hagens' goal. So 2 points for 2 points for Gabriel Perreault and also James Hagens. Nice. Okay, so as I was saying about Dad, is like he's here this time instead of Wisconsin, so we're pretty much spending more time as a family here. So, like, we actually spent some time on Christmas Eve, like, so it's like I was like my dad, my sister Delilah, and I went to lunch with Grandma. Then after that, Dad, Delilah, and I went to the movies. We saw Mufasa. At first, I wanted to see Gladiator 2 with Dad, but since I found out that Delilah was gonna come, I was like, yeah, no, let's look for something else. So that's when I decided Mufasa. It was a good choice. It was a really good movie. It's good to see the prequel of everything. Then after that, I went home. Now the original plan was that I go spend time with the whole family on my stepmother's side, but unfortunately, my first brother Gabriel got sick. He got like a virus, so unfortunately wasn't able to go to see him there. But at least I get to see one of my siblings there, and it's also a good. Oh, Bill Peter was there, and it's a good thing that Dad has come to visit in New York this time and not in Wisconsin because for here, yeah, it sucks that my brother's sick, but at least we obviously know he'll get better just in time, like New Year's or stuff. So there's plenty of opportunity for me to see the rest of the family. It's not like if I'm going to Wisconsin where it's just one day and it's gone. But I definitely see them more there. It's like Delilah is actually 12 years old now. And about to be a teenager in 2 days. But she definitely looks like a teenager though. And it's like she got really big. It's like almost the same size, almost the same height as Dad. Whether or not she's the same size as my stepmom is yet to be determined, but she's definitely really grown. I mean, then again, to say that she's grown is a gross understatement. It's like my mom saw Delilah there, and apparently my mom thought she looked 16. But she does look older though. It's like she looked more like she looked more like a teenager and everything, and her voice sounds like a woman now, not like a kid anymore, but it's like a completely different person. I mean, keep in mind, I've last seen her 2 years ago, so times has changed there, but it's good to see some family, and I definitely know I'll see more coming up. And another good thing about being here is that I get to see more of the World Junior Hockey Championship, which is good. Now you're probably wondering what I got for Christmas. Well, as you noticed while watching this video, this is one of those. Like, I actually got myself. I actually got a microphone now. Now, to be fair, early in my YouTube career, I did have a microphone, which is actually this. Like it was my stepdad's, and I was using it at some time. Then years later there was a time where he needed it, so I gave it to him, and I've used videos without them ever since. But if you watch my past videos, specifically when I was gaming and stuff, you may notice that there were some points where my voice just cuts off, and you don't know what I'm saying because it's been muted. So that's why I decided I need the microphone, and just so happens to be the same one that I used earlier. So pretty much we both have the same microphone now. I'm so happy to have this now. Now the videos will go back to normal, and it should go through with no problem. So I'm very happy to have a microphone back. And there was a lot more that I got. I got like some chocolate candy, and then I had lottery tickets. Pretty much I won $14 out of it. And then I got some money. And then I got some clothes and stuff. Like I got like a new raincoat. I got new shoes. And I got a new water bag. Like I usually go to summer camp with a water bag to use water. But now I got a new one. It's all black and it's super cool and everything. And then I got new clothes and stuff. And then there was several gifts I got from work. So like I said, I got like chocolates and I got cookies, which is cool. And then one of them, I got like a chapstick. Then I got Ultra Healing Lotion. Why I got those, I don't know. But then I also got a McDonald's gift card. How much? I don't know. But it definitely helps. And speaking of, I also got new batteries for my flashlight. And then I got a $50 gift card for Shake Shack, which I'm going to use today. And then I also got The Walking Dead, the whole series. Now I actually got the first 4 Walking Deads. So like I completed the first and second one, which was fun. But then when I got to the third game, it's like I did the first chapter and I couldn't play the rest of the game because I had to purchase it from the PlayStation store. Like, why is that a thing? And then I found out the same thing with the final season where I only played the beginning, but then the rest I have to purchase it somewhere, which is stupid. Like, why is it a thing? It's like the thing you do for the PlayStation store is something you do for DLC, not a basic thing you need to do in order to beat the game. So that's why I got this, because I found out that the third and final season, I can play the whole game uninterrupted. So what I decided to do is get this, then I'm gonna go sell the first 4 Walking Deads. So that is an interesting one. Definitely happy with that. And I actually got another one from my dad on Christmas Eve. So, like, it wasn't on my wish list, but Dad was looking around and he found it. As you can see, I got like a glass thing over there. So about Henrik Lundqvist, and then I also got this thing in the bottom. Now what is it for? I'll show you what it's for. It is for a hockey puck. I got a hockey puck, but this isn't just a hockey puck. This is a Rangers hockey puck autograph from the Kane himself. So I got an autograph Henrik Lundqvist puck. So what I do is that I take this and then I put it on. I put it on a thing and then I just put it inside and there you go. And then I can put it somewhere. It's like so cool. I don't know how we can make this puck tight. I know there's a way. Oh. Okay, so there you go. Thank you, Dad. Oh, there we go. I put it up where I got my trophies and degrees and diplomas, so it looks super cool up there now. Good to have that. Thank you, Dad. So I got a lot of good presents and stuff, and now I'm gonna have more fun over here.
All right, meantime, in our game, Team USA in its first game in this year's World Junior Championship leads Germany 2-0. Thanks for watching the Elite Prospects Intermission Report. Back to EJ and Tony Bernardo in Ottawa after this.
Oh yeah, so now not only we had Christmas stuff, I did a lot of fun stuff for to celebrate the holidays. Like in the first 2 weekends of December, my troop bought Christmas wreaths, and we made Christmas wreaths, and then we sold them to so many people in a fundraiser. It's like we bought like 80 Christmas wreaths, and we were able to sell 75, which is awesome. My mother and my grandma included, because I asked them, hey, do you want to get a wreath? And they're like, sure. So we got the wreaths, which is cool. We definitely helped out a lot there, and everybody got good stuff for the holidays. But that's not all, because for the past weekend, there were holiday toy drives. One on Saturday was at the Park of the Americas. Like, it would be nice for the scouts to go, but we had a scout meeting in the beginning of it, so we couldn't do that. But after the meeting, I came down to help. I was pretty much managing the line and bringing people in for them to get the toys and stuff. But then, I started at 2 and finished at 4. And then Sunday came along, and we had another one on 90th Street and Roosevelt Avenue. This time around, I came for the full time. Not only did I came, but my veteran crew, 201, came down as well. We were there, and then we helped manage the line, make sure everyone got their toys and stuff. Like, that was a success. So much so that it actually finished an hour early. Like, it was brutally cold that day. It was like 15 degrees, but felt like 3. But despite it being cold, we fought through it, and we were able to help the kids and the families get exactly what they want for Christmas, and everybody's happy. It's definitely a good weekend there, and a good way for me to start my winter break.
For Germany, now he loses, and it comes to Eiserman. Cole Eiserman now through the middle, drops it off. Back to Eiserman, back in the middle, a chance to the net. Stop, rebound, bang home.
Yeah.
It's Trevor Connolly in front.
Trevor Connolly.
Perreault and Team USA takes a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and this was a line that the Americans are going to count on for scoring as this tournament goes along. 2 dynamic offensive players on the wings with Conley and Eiserman, with Nelson in the middle. And you can see the speed. As you can see, Eiserman gets this puck, is able to go east-west, back off the D, a little drop pass, a little give and go here. And then the recipient of it is Conley. First save was made. Conley stays on the rebound and is able to bang it home. So these 2 guys are great offensive players that will be a big part of the American team as this tournament moves forward.
So Connolly is in his first year at Providence. He was a Vegas Golden Knights pick at the 24 draft, 19th overall. And he gets on the board for Team USA, and they're quickly on the attack again. Puck in the skates. Moore tries to throw it through, and then just flipped out of the zone by Henza.
And the other thing in the first period there, a lot of the third and fourth line of the Americans didn't get a lot of ice time because of the 2 power players, and the BC line, the Perreault and Hagens and Leonard played a lot. So it's important that these guys get to flow the game and also learn that as this tournament goes along, you're used to playing 17, 18 minutes from the team you came from, but in this tournament you might only play 7 or 8. So getting used to that and being ready when you are called on will be important for them.
A different role. So Plant is now out of the box. Teams are back at full strength. Puck goes up in the air. Now we get a whistle as it hit that netting. So pretty good kill for Team USA.
Yeah, good kill. And let's talk about Germany here for a sec. You know, they are a team that nobody expects to do well. But you're in the game. You're down 3-0. Or not even halfway through. That's important that they stay competitive and grind and play every shift as a shift and not look at the scoreboard. Play every shift to win a shift. Play hard. Play good defensively.
And so now we get another penalty here for Team USA. Durant takes a penalty. And take another look at this.
Germans going right back on the power play.
Oh, this is just, is that puck over glass?
And
that's
it was
Bouillon.
Ziemer that knocked it over.
That was Bouillon. But they've given the penalty to Durant. So
we got a penalty. Oh, it's delay of game.
Nonetheless, another power play opportunity.
Oh, that's not good.
Here's a shot. Stop. There goes in.
Oh, no.
It just slides through. Augustine into the cage, and the Germans strike on the power play. And they've cut the lead to 3-1.
Pretty simple play on the power play. They win the draw. They get it back. They get it down to the half-wall guy, and their mentality is quick to the net. And you can see the German players go to the net. Good shot that sneaks through the legs. Shump is going to be the player that comes up the half wall. A little bit of traffic. Rips one kind of through a screen. Then they recover a puck back to the top. Shump comes up the half wall, gets to a shooting area. You can see the German player cross in front of Augustine there. Loses vision of the puck there for a second. Goes down to try to get in position here. It's a little tip that's able to sneak through Augustine.
Yeah, Zemansky was in front there. Not sure if it hit off him or not. So the Germans get a chance on the power play, and their second power play, they were able to convert.
Oh, the shot
So
seems to be
Soup gets credit for the goal, but as you see,
That's
Zemansky
not
is in
good.
front there. That puck just went over the pad and just rolled past the goaltender. And now the puck gets swept the other way. Ziemer leaves it there. Shot by Nelson, pad saved by Perreault.
Nelson at center.
Lewandowski for Germany.
Nelson.
His pass too far for some. Puck turned back over. Lewandowski gets it again. He fires one, and he scored!
No!
Off the glove and into the cage! And Lewandowski with the snipe!
And it's
That's made it 3-2.
And it's a great shot, and it's one that Trey certainly is going to want back. But one thing to look at is the German players were going through the door, not over the boards, and it's really close on whether or not this is offside or not. You'll see the German player change, and you can't see it on. There it is on the replay. See his foot on the ice. This one might get challenged for offside.
Okay, yeah,
You'll see
that
the
should get
Americans, I'm sure,
challenged, 'cause there were
listening to
guys on the
You can
ice.
see David Carl right now is calling over the referee. It looks like he may challenge it.
Challenge
This is
it,
one
yes.
that Trey goes down early, reaches for it, goes off his glove and in.
Not sure if Menidian was there, if it went off a piece of Menidian. It kind of fooled Augustine, and it just off his glove, off the bar, and David Carl's still talking to the officials.
And I think he's asking, do I have to challenge this, or is this something that will get reviewed?
He's pointing down to that far door.
And there's no question it's a close one. You can see that when
No,
we
it
see the
didn't look
replay, we'll
really
see if the
close. They
German
were still
player
on the ice.
is fully off the ice.
It looks like it's going to be a challenge.
And you can see on the replay, the puck is across, skate is still on the ice. That is
if
going to
the
be
puck was on the
probably
way, I
taken
would
back.
see
And this is a
closely.
lesson for kids or anyone playing hockey. If you're inside the zone and you make a change, you got to get over those boards fast, especially when your team has the puck.
It didn't look like it went fast
You don't
enough,
have to go to
though.
the door. If you can get up on the boards and be halfway over, it would have been onside.
Great pickup by you, Tony, because you said it right away. And there's this puck as it kind of flutters, and it just fooled Augustine a little bit. Went off his glove and then off the bar and into the net.
Yeah, and let's give the Germans credit, whether this goal stands or not. They gained confidence off of that PK and a couple shot block, force a bad play, good stick positioning. You can see the bench building energy and confidence in the fact that, hey, we're doing okay. We're hanging with these big boys. And, we're not even halfway through the game yet. So there's still lots of hockey to play. But for the Germans, they got to be pretty proud of where they're at right now.
And I would think for David Carl, there's like we talked about it earlier. There's been, and as you would expect this in a first game, it's been some sloppy play. There's been some play where I think there's been, they know, the U.S. kids, they know, this is a better team. They're supposed to win. So sometimes you make plays that you're not going to make against teams like Canada, Finland, Sweden. And for David Carl, those are coachable things, right?
Correct. And this shouldn't take too long to see. There's the puck across the line. There's the skate.
Yeah, it's
It should be an
offside.
easy one to overturn, but we'll see what the refs see, because
It's
maybe
no
we'll see a different
goal.
replay than us that don't see that.
The linesmen are looking at it.
Yeah.
Otto Dermis of Slovakia is 53, and Tarrington Weisenek is number 59 from Canada.
Going back to your point, you know, if you face a little bit of struggles in games early in the tournament, there's coachable moments, there's things to learn from, there's things to build on. So, you know, it would be nice to play a perfect game. It would be nice to make things easy for yourself. But in the long run, fighting through some struggles, whether the power play is struggling, whether you're struggling breaking out pucks, whether you're struggling trying to get pucks in deep, those messages early in the tournament are things and opportunities for Coach Carl to go over with his bench, whether it be on the bench right now or whether it be in video post-game or before the next game.
It is, because, again, short tournament, you're building in this preliminary round, and you're trying to be at your best when you get to that crossover on January 2nd where it's win or go home. And so you're building throughout. These are the things, all the teams, all 10 teams here are going to go through that.
Absolutely. And the one thing, these players here, they're here because they're coachable. Yeah. They want to be coached. They want to hear from the coach when they do make a mistake. They want to know what the team concept is moving forward. So if the same situation happens again, they can learn from it as the tournament goes along. Again, we're seeing another replay. We can't see the player at the bench trying to get off the ice.
Yeah. And as for Lewandowski, I mean, we mentioned him earlier. This is a guy that's playing in the Western Hockey League with Saskatoon. There's the frame. There's the frame where you can see where the skate.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why it's taken so long for the linesman.
Yeah, why is it taking so long
to decide on whether or not this is a goal or no goal or offsides or no offsides? It looks like a pretty easy one from up here, but maybe they're searching for the replay that we're seeing.
It is tricky when that bench door is inside the blue, right? And teams try to make that, they'll try to cheat there, right? To try to make plays like that all the time. And so
where that comes into play most of the time is if you're on the offense in the first or third period, you come in the near door and go out the far door, you can get a little bit of an advantage there.
All right, the linesmen are now conferring with the referee, or one of the referees. So the conference continues as Christian Vickman is the referee they're speaking with. He's going to give us the call.
After review, call on the ice dance. We have a goal.
So
that was offside.
The ice is going to stand. And Tony, we'll have to get a further explanation of that because, again, because that bench door is over there, they looked at it a long time. This could be a rules interpretation of international hockey. You can see David Carl having the conversation with the linesman over there and trying to make it make sense for him.
The only thing I could understand is if the rule is that if they have 1 foot on the bench, then you're deemed in the bench. But I always was under the understanding that, and you can see how excited the Germans are there. I think David's a little confused by that.
David was a little surprised.
A little surprised. Yeah, I would have challenged it for sure.
Now they're one goal behind us.
Team USA will have to send a man to the box. So the Germans have cut this lead to 3-2, and they will go on a power play, and they're 1 for 2 on the power play so far.
With a lot of energy, and yeah, they're looking at the bench. I mean, they're standing up, they're banging on the boards.
Sticks right now.
Yeah, they're feeling pretty good about themselves right now. So big time in the tournament for the Americans to step forward as PKers and get this done.
Goes across. Little fake shot there, back to Sump. He'll throw it towards the net. Stopped by Augustine. Kind of lost it as it went up in the air. And now Moore's coming the other way. Off of speed. He can fly. Moore coming in. Backhand, forehand. Stopped there by Perreault. He slides across and gets the pad on it.
And there's the speed of the Chicago draft pick, and Oliver Moore just recognizes an opportunity to take the puck wide, take it to the net, and great save by Perreault as Moore gets a great scoring chance shorthanded.
Leonard is there. He's able to leave it, and Team USA comes the other way. Power play is over. The Americans with a chance. Perreault with a shot stopped by Perreault. Off the draw, the Americans now gain it. Here's a look and a goal! Hagens again from the slot.
Hagens
He had way
again.
too much time and space there, Tony. He was able to find the mark and bury it, and that's a big goal for Team USA. They take a 4-2 lead.
I think James Hagens and his line mate heard Tony Granato say, we got to look for someone else to kind of get the momentum change back in the Americans' favor. And he said, nope, it ain't happening. I'm doing it. So you can see just a little innocent play that the Americans gain control of on the wall. Hagens is at the top of the slot. Puck is on his stick. His head is up. He sees a chance to go low blocker. It actually goes off the blocker and inside. What we would call probably a 7-hole right there. You can see Leonard, which he's always going to be around the front of the net with Perreault and Hagens as line mates. He knows lots of pucks will get to the net. So not a smile out of James Hagens there, but a big goal for the Americans.
And an impressive day for James Hagens in his first World Junior game. You know, as an underager here in this. And here's another opportunity and stop there. Terrence with a great chance kind of walking down. And that time, Herter got the blocker on it. Long stretch play ahead as they try to get to Lewandowski. He slides into the net. The Americans try to come the other way. And it gets kind of tapped back into the German zone.
3-point game for James Hagens and Gabriel Perreault.
Germans trying to stretch the puck out a little bit when they can, a little more offensive.
Yeah, they gained confidence. Like you said, you know, up until Hagens' goal, they were 1 goal behind the Americans and really taking over the control of this game.
You know, Tony, last year in the first game of the tournament, the Germans knocked off the Finns. Here's a chance to the net. Comes loose, second chance, stop there. So they have that ability to cause an upset. As you can see, the goaltender lost the mask, net got up, knocked over, so we get a stoppage. That was Willis. These guys getting some ice time now, Tony, because you mentioned they haven't been able to get those guys out there as much. There's a shot to the net. Blocked down. Rebound. Banked home. And it's Swoboda. Brandon Swoboda. Backhands it home. And with 1:20 on the clock in period number 2, the U.S. regains that 3-goal cushion. It's 5-2.
And I think that's going to make Coach David Carl really happy. You can see the work that the Americans do to beat their checks to the net, to win the battles at the net front, play the game the right way, be simple. No, you have to outwork. You can see that right in front of the net there. Swoboda bumps into his defender. You can see how he's spinning off the check, trying to find that loose puck. He's able to out-muscle at the net, and he slides one under the stick of the goaltender, Perreault, and the Americans get a 5-2 lead.
So Swoboda, he's a big body, 6'3", 210. Pennsylvania kid just outside of Pittsburgh. San Jose Sharks draft pick, 23, third rounder. And he's playing now at BU, but using that size. And here's a turnover. Hagens with another opportunity, looking for the hat trick. But he gets turned aside. Got a good crowd today here at the Canadian Tire Center.
Yes, we do.
Well, listen, that's the Americans are the rival now. And there's a shot, and rifled home by Perreault.
Yeah!
Under the bar and into the net with just 20.8 seconds left on the clock. So 2 late goals here in the second period.
4 points for Gabriel
and then
Perreault.
And the U.S. now has a 4-goal lead at 6-2.
And this was something that you thought might happen if you could get the Germans to get on their heels and get a little momentum going offensively, that they would make some mistakes, to get a loose puck here that Perreault's able to jump on. He's going to get it back.
Hagens get an assist there?
Goal scorer like Perreault, if he gets into this area, he knows the goaltender will be going down here. You can see he doesn't hold on to it, the stick handle, to see what's available. He already knows the goaltender's down and is able to rip it up and over his shoulder. Give the Americans a 6-2 lead late in the second.
So Perreault with his second of the game. 2 for Hagens. That line, they're doing what they're supposed to do, Tony. They're scoring goals.
They sure are.
I really hope Gabriel Perreault gets a hat trick.
Period number 2.
Hagens
Germany has
nice
the
too,
momentum.
but
They cut it to
Perreault.
3-2, but 3 straight goals by the Americans, and they've taken control again as the clock winds down, and that'll do it as Perreault with the final save of period number 2.
Well, I think this period was two separate periods. The first half of the period, the Germans gained confidence, were able to get a little bit of momentum with that power play goal, started to win some races and battles. They had energy on the bench. And then the Americans make one play to get the 2-goal lead ahead, and then the Americans took over and dominated the last 7-8 minutes of that period.
So a pair of goals by Hagens, a pair of goals by Perreault. Team USA leads this one 6-2. We're going to send it back to the studio for the intermission report.
Not sure what was nicer, the pass to James and the 4-2 goal, or the shot you just took to make it 6-2. But let's talk about the pass, because it seemed like maybe he was calling for it, but at the same time, you guys have such great chemistry. Maybe you just knew he was there.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of both. I think kind of heard him screaming, but when you're playing with him all year, it kind of makes it easier. You know, he's always in those right spots. So finding him, and then he had a good shot, so it was good.
The German team seemed to build some momentum there, making it a 1-goal game and starting to shift things a little bit. How important was it for you guys to go and respond and build this lead back up again?
Yeah, it was huge. I think we needed to stay calm. It was definitely a sloppy period. So I think just staying calm throughout the second half of that period helped us a lot, and we potted a few at the end, so it was good.
What's the key to closing it out here in the last 20?
Yeah, I think keeping it simple. Ice isn't too great right now, so I think keeping it simple, good pucks behind them, and I think it'll be a good period.
All right, enjoy the third.
Yeah, thank you.
So Perreault has 2 goals, 2 assists. James Hagens has 2 goals and 2 assists.
Do not buy generic Viagra until you check out this program giving away 100 milligram generic Viagra for just 87 cents. CVS and Walgreens don't want you to know about this because they sell the same tablets for $30 to $40 each. Don't believe me? Look at this. This is from CVS. Look, 9 tablets, 100 milligrams sildenafil, aka generic Viagra, for $406. That's $45 a tablet. This is from Walgreens. $417 for 9 tablets of 100 milligrams sildenafil, or $46 a tablet. You can now get the same 9 tablets, the same 100 milligram strength, from Friday Plans for just 87 cents each. To get generic Viagra from Friday Plans, text TENT, TENT, to 69069. Once you text, they will send you a special link, and all you need to do is select why you need generic Viagra, the quantity you need, and the dosage. I'll pick 100 milligram, thank you very much, and then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deal, and boom! Look at that. 87 cents for each 100 milligram generic Viagra tablet. The prescription and shipping are free. Friday Plans delivers your medication in a plain white package just like this in 2 to 3 days. Once you open it, you'll find this inside. Each tablet comes individually wrapped, so you can tear one off and put it in your wallet. Guys, if you need generic Viagra, you need to take advantage of this program. Right now, Friday Plans is offering a special deal for new customers. $10 off your first package. The prescription is free, and the shipping is free as well. Do not wait. Text TENT, TENT, to 69069 today.
I can't believe Viagra. Interesting fact, Viagra was invented the same year I was.
Poor guy signed up for my free trial a year ago and forgot to cancel. Now he pays me $18 every month. It's awesome.
Oh, I forgot to mention that for Christmas I also got a Rangers calendar. It's a little stand calendar that on each page contains an NHL or Rangers trivia question or fact, as well as the team logo and colors, which is really cool.
Seidel. Back to Panoka.
Nice.
Picked up by Terrence, moving in. Here comes Terrence, winds in, takes it back, takes the return, feed and scores.
Yeah.
Give and go with Brandon Svoboda. And Kerry Terrence makes it 7-2.
Terrence. Hey, that play was a beauty.
Second goal of the game for the fourth line after Germany almost finds a goal pool on the back door. Couldn't quite tip that one past Augustine. It's unselfish by Terrence. He holds up, allows his line mates to catch him to create the odd man rush, and then a nice return. Svoboda bounced it back to him with such a good pass that even though it was almost broken up, Terrence still had the empty net to put it into.
And Terrence, the captain in Erie in his 4th year with that team in the Ontario Hockey League. He was with the American team last year, but was not listed on their roster. He did get a gold medal, however. Lewandowski plays it back in deep. Boyum on it. That long shot drifted down. Lenny Boost taps it home. And Germany's got its third.
Keep plugging away. They get a third now. Offense's own pressure, winning some battles, turning them over, and simple little wrister from Neos down to the net and banks off. I think Bruce went in front of the Augustine, and much like Svoboda's goal, he works to get inside position on Boyum. And then he catches a knee. That's why Augustine doesn't get him with his blocker. And just quicker to the puck. And that's the danger when you front defensively. If it gets past you and the goaltender doesn't control it, you've lost positioning on the guy you're trying to check. And Bruce takes advantage to get the third for Germany.
Bruce plays for Dusseldorf in the DEL. He's played a handful of games for them. Also some games in the German under-20 league and their third league. Stolen back by Perreault. Gabe Perreault swings that down to Hagens. Loose in front for Perreault. Works it and shoots. Save by Perreault. A couple of NHL players with different rooting interests. Drake Batson on the right won a gold medal in 2018 with Canada. Tim Stützle was the top forward in 2021 for Germany. The two Ottawa Senators in both games today.
Of course, some Ottawa Senators are going to come down to
enjoying
watch.
a very long stretch away from this building because it's been occupied.
9-game trip broken up by
I
the
wonder
holiday
if
break.
Batson was teasing Stützle.
Great to see them. Would be a big thrill for the German team to have Tim Stützle around the dressing room before the game.
Here comes Plant, drops it for more. That long pass went wide. Hutson back across to Hensler. A long shot kicked out by Perreault. Rebound. Ziemer got that away. And Perreault made the stop. Moore wins that face-off back to Hensler. Long shot by Hutson. Saved by Perreault. Rebound. And again grabs that. Oliver Moore didn't like the attention he got there from Lua Nihus. Gave him a whack. And it's a long shot. Pinballs around in front. Bounces back to Hutson. They both shimmy shake the exact same way, don't they?
I'd love a split screen of the two of them dancing around.
Here he comes again. Cole Hutson.
Oh, yes.
Between the legs. Drops it back. Rebound. Max Plant centered it. Ziemer got a stick on it. And the U.S. has another.
You were talking about Hutson shimmy shaking? Well, he's the one who starts his entire play with Brodie Ziemer putting it home. How about this? No look through the leg. Puck protection of the corner.
Hutson.
He's not worried about going down low and getting it. He finds Plant on the high roll. And that is a nice seam pass over to Ziemer. And a good backhand deflection. A puck coming that fast on that angle to try to chip it up to the top of the net. Not easy to do.
Oh, and he got hit in the face for one
Ziemer
stick.
happy to get one. Brodie Ziemer, a Buffalo third-round pick, plays at the University of Minnesota. This coach there is Bob Motzko, the former U.S. national junior team head coach, and they'll be playing that building next year.
Perreault and Hagens scoring next
Ziemer's 18, eligible to return next season. Boyum, back for Hagens. Hagens swings that down. Nelson throws it back up, Perreault down, gets the pass down on the post, and is able to keep that out.
Nelson on the ice on a line change, and he decides he wants to try to attack from the goal line, which is a departure from the usual. Hagens and Perreault up top, trying to find play in tight to Bernovic. Can't quite locate it, but Perreault still fighting. Puck gets up between his legs. The whistle.
Finally drops it back. It's
a tough pass to execute for Hutson. The spinorama. They're trying to draw everyone over to one side and then have a pass for either.
Come on.
Rebound, and The referee saying no goal. Ziemer thought it was in.
It looked like it was in.
Another video review?
Yzerman was celebrating like it was in. Then I heard, hey, he's covering it with his hands as a German player was sprawled in the crease trying to help out his goaltender. It's a really good save by Perreault on the initial rush.
3 shots for the U.S. in that power play.
He gets his pad out to meet Ziemer. Ziemer at the point of contact.
A German player
Where's the puck end up here?
You can see Connolly yelling, trying to get the officials' attention.
The play is under review. The call on the ice is no goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. It's in.
The line there.
I do see it, but that puck's in the air.
But I saw the white line in between.
It never gets to the ground. Oh, no.
It looks...
Hey, he's covering it with his hand. Hand. You have it in his hand.
I don't see any hands on it.
It all feels so familiar because that's what you do. You see something, you start yelling for it. It's a pretty calm reaction.
Yeah,
it looked like there was some white between the puck and the goal line.
Yes, but the puck's not flat on the ice.
Flat on the ice, so that's
it. Let's get the geometry problem out. Okay, here we see that looks like it's in.
Yeah.
But the puck is in the air. The puck never hits the ice.
Yeah, but even so,
I mean, it's rotating. It's off axis. That camera is not directly over the crossbar because I can see the goal line underneath it. Otherwise, now.
I mean, it looked like it's in.
Puck on the. I don't think you can review the puck on the hand of the puck in the crease. All right, here we go.
After video review, the call on the ice is overturned. We have a good goal.
Good goal.
And there we go.
Well, the video goal judge is going to need a nap tonight, too.
He's going to charge up those tablets. Ziemer looks like he'll
get another
in short order. Trust the goal scorer. If Yzerman says it's in, he knows
now
it's
we got
in.
3 players.
Ziemer stays with it.
Hat trick.
Now it's up and over, and pretty good hands by Meyer to pull it out, but not in time. And 9-2 it is.
Let's make
and it's great
10.
for Americans to see
Somebody
more lines getting involved offensively than just the big one.
The book on this team is that they will have the top-end skill, but maybe not the depth that other teams might have.
And a lot of their players, while obviously high-end players, high draft picks, they're not putting up massive numbers in college this year, in their freshman years or whatever it might be. So to get those players scoring goals at this level also helps boost confidence heading forward.
Assisted by Connolly and Hutson.
With a penalty coming to Team USA.
A 3-assist game.
Extra skater comes on. Lewandowski plays it back across. It goes off the stick of Sabota. Nelson picks it up. In comes Danny Nelson short-handed. He fires, and Perreault took the save on him. Even when his team's on the power play, Perreault is busy. As Sump brings it back in. Sent back across. That pass broken up. And a good back check there by Oliver Moore. And Moore back the other way. Teammates are changing as Moore looks back. There's no one with him. And Perreault bangs it off the sideboard, but it's picked up by Svoboda.
Got a chance to score.
As Hutson plays it down to Perreault. Gabe Perreault swings it back across to Hutson. Swings it back, and Leonard teed that up off the side of the goal.
He shoots angry. He's mad at the puck.
He's mad at the puck.
Perreault wants on the board. There's 9 on the board, and he wants in on the action.
50 shot.
And then a couple attempts, and we will see it all tournament long. He's just got a wicked shot. This one-timer. He's trying to split the puck in half. He actually overshot it. Trying to hit it so hard he pulled it wide. And they had a chance to wrap around. Didn't quite get there in time. Perreault. Offensive guys. 9-2. 9-3, sorry.
Yeah.
And
in comes Connolly now. Connolly swings in. Perreault the save. His stick goes cartwheeling in the corner.
That would have been ice in there.
Batherson and Stutzler are still chuckling away. Batherson, by the way, has history in Germany. His dad, Norm, played a long time in the German league. Stutzler says Batherson's German is terrible.
Well, relative to Stutzler's, I bet it's the second best on the team.
Center ice, knocked down by Ruckdaschel. Plays for Wolfsburg in the DEL. Gets a second try, scores! Timo Ruckdaschel. 9-4. And the Germans will be heartened by the 4 goals.
As they should be. They have put it back. The guy that everyone thought was the best goalie coming into the tournament was going to be Trey Augustine. The year he's had at Michigan State, Ruckdaschel turns it over, gets onside, broken play, but a lot of pop on the rebound. Puck is spinning like a top, and he catches it clean. It becomes more difficult for the goaltender to read when it's bouncing around like this, but puts it right past the glove of Augustine. A 4-pack. That was more than they probably thought they were going to get coming in.
They lost the last meeting 11-1 in the quarterfinals 2 years ago.
2 minutes remaining in the third period.
Here's Nelson back on it. You get the sense the Hutson brothers like to be elusive even when they don't have to be. Nelson for Hutson. Winds it back across. What a pass score!
Yeah.
Yzerman snaps it home.
Yzerman.
And there's the
10
for Team
goals.
USA. What a pass by Hutson.
You said it. That is some kind of vision in the offensive zone by Hutson. Yeah, Yzerman, we know in the offensive zone, if you're playing against the U.S., he hangs out on the right circle.
In a tournament 2 years ago,
That's
and now we did it again.
Go to work, always opening up, and Hutson sells this shot so hard with his shoulders, with his eyes, with his stick, and then eventually gets it to the guy who can really rip it, and Yzerman picks the short side nicely to get the U.S. to double digits.
5 assists for Cole Hutson in this game.
5 assists!
Sandeep Pellikka started with a hat trick. Hutson started with 5 apples. 5! Pretty good offense from some defense.
So half of his goals
early in the tournament.
He assisted on.
You're right about all the different jukes, jives, and stutter steps that the Hutson brothers do. But a lot of it's with the purpose. It's all this information that they're delivering to the defense so they can eventually go where they want to go.
Listed by Hutson and Nelson. All lines contributes.
Here's Trotman with it. Off the draw, Ziemer plays it back to Colin Ralph with a shot that goes off the inboards. The Americans firing away to the final horn.
Perreault saying, okay, guys, we get it. 10 seconds left. No more. No mas.
10-4.
No
message
mas.
received.
You guys got this one.
Down the center pass for Ziemer, knocked down. Lewandowski plays it out, and the United States opens the fence of its World Junior Championship with a 10-4 win over Germany.
USA wins 10-4.
Well, if 10-4 is being good, but not right on top of your game, look out. U.S. showing that they have reloaded with plenty of offense to spare from last year's team. And a really good first game, first result as they build into their tournament. The BC line was dynamic. Hagens, Perreault, Leonard. Cole Hutson was spectacular.
Still to come here
let's see.
This evening. It's Canada and Finland, the final game
let's see
of day one. We've got the player of the game presentations, and then
I mean, for Germany, it's got to be the goaltender.
Final shots 56-22.
At first, I was thinking Perreault or Hagens would be the best player for
pretty
US,
good under siege.
Knowing he got 5 assists, it might go to Lane Hutson.
Solid. Can't think of a bad goal he gave up. Battled hard. Will be well resting tonight.
Yes.
Please direct your attention to the diesel carpet for the Player of the Game award presentation. The player of the game from each team will be awarded a one-of-a-kind paddle and painted by a local indigenous artist. A special thank you to Imperial and Esso for their contribution that allows us to compensate the artists. Please welcome Connor Saracen, also known by his traditional name, Listens to the Darkness, an artist from the Algonquin peoples of the Lower River. His work embodies First Nation spirituality and ancestral teachings with the player of the game canoe battles, symbolizing community, connection, and the Wolves roll within the pack in a relationship with the land. Joining Connor are Cody Blackburn, recipient of the Most Dedicated ESO Medal in 2023, and Ethan Smith, recipient of the Most Team Spirit ESO Medal in 2023, to help present the Player of the Game Awards. The Player of the Game for Germany is number 11, numéro 11, David Lewandowski.
Lewandowski scored
one of the goal scorers.
The goal that got the 3-2 gave the Germans life in that second period.
I thought it would be the goalie.
17-year-old plays for Saskatoon in the Western Hockey League, draft eligible for the upcoming
Player of the Game
NHL
for
draft.
the USA is number 34, numéro 34, Gabe Perreault.
Yes!
2 goals and an assist.
Gabriel Perreault, the Player of the
All
Game.
BC line for Boston
Let's
College.
go. It would have been nice if he got the hat trick, but it's nice that he got Player of the Game. It's definitely a win for the Rangers.
Levé pour l'hymne national des États-Unis.
That was a first day flex from Team USA. 10 goals offense from all over the place. And as expected, the defending gold medalists beat Germany. 10-4 is your final. Back to wrap things up right after this.
The 2025 IIHF World Junior Championship from Ottawa, Ontario is proudly presented by TELUS, now offering pure fiber internet across Canada. By ESO, from the ESO Medals program to representing Team Canada. ESO is dedicated to Canada's game. And by Tim Hortons Flatbread Pizza. Order on the Tim's app today.
So that is it. The defending champions picked up where they left off. And they dominated against Germany. Final score 10-4. Like over 50 shots. It's insane. And Rangers prospect Gabriel Perreault, despite not getting a hat trick, was the player of the game for USA with 2 goals and 2 assists. It's like how the US played here. That should be what the Rangers should be playing right now. Like, Gabriel Perreault is who we need right now. But it's good to see the USA dominate. Well, they won't play again until Saturday. Whether or not I'm going to watch that, I don't know. Because I could be doing something with Dad during the day. But also, there's a Rangers game at night. But we'll see. But this is a good start for the U.S. I can't wait to see them dominate again in order for a chance to repeat as back-to-back champions. Let's go, USA!